Hi, Jane Voneman-DuPerow, psychic and medium. Today I'm going to be talking about how to use Saint Joseph to sell your house. And also I'm going to be talking about Saint Francis. But Saint Joseph, I believe there's 21 saints, and each saint has a different meaning. So Saint Mary is the first saint, and she has to do with recognizing a woman who is victimized. And the Pope made Saint Mary, he canonized her a saint because she was victimized and abused and murdered by her lover, and he got off scot-free. But then when he got older, he got sick. She forgave him from the other side. So we're going to be talking about the 21-day saints. There are 21 saints. And if you're brought up in the Catholic religion, this medicine, so to speak, would work for you to use the saints. There's also the angels, which we use, but I believe the saints make it go speedier on the earth plane. So when you're asking an angel for specific guidance or to help you with something, that's good to use the angel. But if you're asking for the saint, it'll make it go somewhat faster. So as I'm reading for you on the floor of my carpet in this room, I see someone in spirit come to me. She has long blonde hair. I believe she is a spirit that I've been channeling for a long time lately, and I just did some spirit art, and I want to show you the drawing. So I'm going to move this back a little bit and show you the drawing of the spirit that I channeled the other day. Okay, so when you go to the Dollar General store, you can just get some really cheap artwork. To do your art, you can get oil paints, really inexpensive. You can get your poster board or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called, but it has the wood on the back, the framing. And this was a spirit that I channeled. Her name is Blue. And she was a female that went missing 5 months ago, and her mother still has not been able to find her. And I drew her with glasses on because I believe that those are her wearing her sunglasses. And this, I put some, again, I got these at the dollar store, and they're very nice. Whoops, I glued that. That's supposed to stick on. A little bit of it fell off there. But you can just press it and stick it right back on. And then I put some around her cheek, and I put a thing in her hair, and I put some beads around here, and just took the background and did blue because her name is Blue. So the spirit of Blue came to me. It was actually, the girl had two double personalities. She's the one that's walking into my room, I believe, to come to me. And when I invoked Saint Mary was the one that told me that she would help with that, with Blue. So Saint Mary helps women who are victimized by their lover or their spouse. So then the other artwork that I did was a self-portrait. So this one's me. And what I did was I got, again, the dollar store, and I glued some things on. And hi, Andrew. I'm showing my artwork. So this is the leaves that I glued onto her hair. This is the flowers in her hair, the feathers. This is a pentacle, which represents the acupuncture symbol, meaning just earth, air, fire, and water. It is not a symbol that is satanic at all. People misunderstand that symbol. It means a white lighter, a girl of magic. So then I put down here Magic Star, which I cut off from Jeffree Star, actually cosmetics that my son gets because he's a drag queen. So this is really cool because I can see it's glistening and popping in the light. And what I was telling Andrew for joining me is that thanks for joining me, is that I was channeling a spirit recently for about the past 5 days who went missing, and her mother came to me for a reading, and her other personality name is Blue because she was schizophrenic. She's been missing for 5 months. So I channeled Blue. Her mom showed me a photograph of sort of what she looked like, but this is what came through in the art. And I have the blue around her, and then I just glued on these things. It was a fun project for me to do the artwork. So I saw her walk into the room just recently, Blue, which her real first name is Lindsay. I'm not going to say her last name because I don't think her family would appreciate it. But she went missing from Indiana. So doing some channeling work with art is really, really helpful to broaden your spirit activity, help your intuitive ability. The reason I have a blank background behind me is because I'm seeing 2 spirits standing here next to me, one here and one here. I don't know if you guys can see them, but I trained my eye to be able to see them. So there's 2 females standing back here with long hair. So when the spirit world comes in, they sometimes stand over my bed, and that is a total vivid, almost like a real person standing there. It looks like their face, everything. It looks like what they used to wear. Like if he wore a baseball cap and he had long hair, and he was holding a lantern, and that was the ex in my life. And 40, his name was Rob, and he felt guilt all his life for we were in a car accident together, and he was driving, and I think he felt guilty. So the first thing that he did when he went to the other side is he came and stood over my bed at night, and I woke up in the middle of the night around 2 a.m. and I thought, is that Rob? That looks like him. So I noticed that it was him. So and then he talked for a little while, and then he left. So that's basically how the spirits come through. And for me, is they like to stand over the bed at night and probably help send you a healing. The other thing my spirits have been talking about lately is coyote. Coyote medicine is when coyotes show up. Coyotes are tricksters. So when we have coyote medicine show up, it means that you pay attention to things around you, because there might be things that are tricking you, or your mind may be playing tricks on you, things like that. Tara Marie is here. Hi, Tara Marie. Thanks for watching my YouTube video. I look so different on here, don't I, than on the Facebook Live videos? This is real Jane here you're getting. I don't have any makeup on today. But thanks so much, you guys, for joining me. This is the artwork that I did, and this is the pentacle symbol, and that means the earth, air, fire, and water. It does not mean negativity or devils or anything like that. It's falsely misunderstood. So that was spirit art that came to me, and she's very pretty, and she has the leaves in her hair and the flowers because she's doing the sacred ceremonial magic. And that was the first spirit that came to me that wanted me to draw her. And then the second one was Blue, who is the missing girl. She's been missing for 5 months. So I said to you guys that who is watching that you can get some really cheap, inexpensive things to create your artwork at the dollar store. Any Dollar General store or any Family Dollar usually has these kind of things that are the framed, I don't know what you call those things. Do you know? You guys know what it's called? I forget. So then I did an angel. I'll show you the angel. So this is the angel that came to me. And I did her a while back. And angels really help us. They send us guidance, and they also send us doves to show us that they're around. So if you have doves flying close to your car, that's the angel showing you that they're near you. Or if you have doves in your yard. So I was going to pick a card for you guys today, you guys who are watching. Just thank you for being here. Today is the full moon. I usually do my live videos every so often. Sometimes I go live on my videos, and then I write that I'm going to do them on there, and then I forget. I have to be more organized. So these are the Black Moon astrology cards. Right now, it's the restful moon. So we want to be sure to rest. We want to be sure to notice that people around us, like the signs, a lot of people are tired. A lot of people are, like, if they're doing too much, doing, too many things, rushing around, they're going to make mistakes. They're going to have, things like that happen. And whenever I talk about something, like if I talk about a car accident, I always say cancel, delete afterwards, because I don't want to put those words out in the universe, because that way I prevent myself from, I'm very protected and safe that nothing else will happen to me ever like that. So I really watch the power of my words. Okay, so the card I'm picking for first Andrew today is Taurus. So the card is kind of turning into a lion for me. I don't know if you know anyone that's a Taurus, but the is I have, meaning you have a lot of things, and be grateful and say thank you every day for the things you do have. And a lion never has to tell anyone that it's a lion. It just is a lion. So it doesn't have to go out and brag. That's my message for you today, Andrew. Now the message I have for Tara Marie is void of course, moon missing. So that would really be helpful today with the full moon, and it actually is a full moon, telling me that today is very powerful for you. And you're void of course, meaning have you been looking at your course of direction and feeling some kind of void in your life or in your direction that you're going to? That would be appropriate today. So just start to meditate with the full moon tonight on what direction you would like to go. Have a full moon ceremony by yourself and put your altar of abundance and prosperity in the southeast corner of the room. And that will really help you to bring in abundance. And put a dollar bill on that altar. And I started out by typing that how to sell your home really fast with St. Joseph, but I realized that this was going to morph into something way different. And I don't know what category to put my videos in. I had them in entertainment, and then I thought, well, maybe I should put it in blogs and personal. So maybe Andrew, you could help me with that. type in what you think I should put my category of my videos to be under, because I was confused about that. So let's see. The 6th house is routine. This could be for both of you who are watching, that you get into this routine and then we get stuck in routine. And we have to try to figure out how to get out of the box and take ourselves out of that routine by just even literally going out of our house, leaving and going on a vacation or something like that. That would be really helpful for both of you. And then there actually is a retrograde in Uranus right now. And so this is Uranus, the planet. It's backwards, of course, but it says genius. So honor that both of you who are watching are genius. Okay, honor that your brain is genius. And maybe your brain is tired now. It's because it's been working so hard and so fast and being so genius that you need a little time just kind of rest, relax, detox, do some juicing, don't drink so much caffeine, things like that, just to get some rest. Take a hot bath if you have to, whatever. The grand trine is that you're both going to be receiving a lot of blessings. I pulled this for both of you. So know that there's going to be some blessings coming in, and this is going to be amazing. So I really appreciate the live readings today, and I really feel that when we feel something, we can create it in our universe. So just grab onto the different feeling that you want, because I do feel like you will be more respected. So the message for you guys is that you will be more respected, and if you feel something is going in a negative thought pattern, just change your feeling. That's all. Just change to a different feeling. It's that simple. So I'm going to be doing some more live videos. I'm going to try to do one tomorrow. I might have Magic Mike, who's going to be with me tomorrow. I'll be all dolled up tomorrow and with my makeup on and my dress and my top hat. And Magic Mike is going to talk about magic. And he's got a huge, amazing show. I met him. We did stage work together at Pickwick and Frolic. We did a seance at Halloween time. Magic Mike is powerful. Excuse me. And it's not the Mike that Magic Mike in the movies. The other thing that really helps is I'm holding my crystal. Just, carrying a crystal with you. You can see the energy coming off that crystal right now. Did you see that glow right there? So that means the spirits are beaming light into the crystal right now. Of course, it's the light coming off the computer too, but it's very important that we know the power of crystals, how powerful they are. And I tell everyone also that they can use thieves' oil when they go out of the house if they don't want to catch a virus. This is medieval mix, or thieves' oils, same thing. You can get this at your local. I get it at Fresh Time, but aromatherapy oils are really good. So I just rub it on my hands if I'm going to be touching a lot of people. And then I use lavender in the bath. So it's really good to do your full moon bath ritual tonight in lavender. This is lavender. It smells really good and it relaxes. And then there's rose oil, and I put that on the heart chakra. You can order that online. The other cool one is to carry around with you to make more magic happen in your life is merlinite. So I'm putting the rose oil on my heart. Merlinite stone actually is very powerful, just like it sounds, Merlin. So Merlin of magic. I work with a lot of aromatherapy oils. Frankincense is very powerful. This whole summer, I have detoxed totally. I have sweated. I have not run my air conditioner in my house at all. So I have sweat running off me right now because I want my body to be able to do what God intended it to do, which is sweat in the summer. What? What do you want? My son asked me a question. Okay, and Also, I have a sound machine that I use at night, and it's nice because it has some nice waves. It's like a wave machine, and you can get these at your different stores that sell like a spa or something. So that's really nice for using to relax. Because in this fast-paced, stress world, we need to relax more. This one is the heartbeat. It switches to different ones. So this one is playing the heartbeat, which would remind you of when you were in the womb and hear your mother's heartbeat. So that's really comforting and safe. This one is the waterfall, and then there's the rain. Rain is so healing and therapeutic. And then there's the rainforest too, and crickets. I use those. I come in here into my meditation room, and I really meditate, and I do my sacred ritual every morning when I get up, which is light my candle, start to pray, and manifest what I need to come into my life for the day. Because what you wish for, you will attain. Mimi, hello, is this the readings? Yes, it's the readings. If you have a question you want to ask, go ahead. Okay. So I was just showing them what I did, and I went to the dollar store and I got artwork. And how does Darlo feel for me? Okay. Darlo. Okay. Let's get the card out and start with that. And we'll shuffle your cards and see how Darlo feels about you. Good. She says, I should wake up and pray to the Lord and set my goals. You are a she, correct? Mimi. Yes, I can see your picture. Okay. Okay, so Darlo. Okay, so this is definitely an attraction that you have on your side. They said something about a fox terrier. I don't know if somebody has a fox terrier. A small dog would be the fox terrier. And the Pisces is strong right now in the planets, and I do feel like, you know, my spirit said something about the fox terrier. But this is the recall of him, that he was kind of from a past life. Okay, so you don't know about a fox. Okay, well, it might mean something else then. So this is that you know, you spent time with him at one point in time, a long time ago. So you have a link in your old souls together. You've been around many ages and many lifetimes with him, and there's a recall that you have of him. And it's definitely a past life recall, why you're attracted to him. And you came in from Atlantis and Lemuria from the beginning of time together. So that's what that means. You have something on a shelf, or something you put on a shelf. Yeah, you came from Atlantis and Lemuria. You got caught in the triangle, they said. So you, in a past life, you were together and you got caught in a triangle, the Bermuda Triangle, and you both disappeared. And yeah, Atlantis and Lemuria. Look it up, Atlantis and Lemuria. You can Google it, and it'll tell you everything about it that you need to know. It's a time when the high-pitched frequencies of dolphins with the sonar waves, and they wipe themselves out with advanced technology, kind of like our planet is trying to do right now. So we're kind of repeating the same pattern, but it was from the beginning of time when the planet it was actually underwater. Now it's underwater. There's remnants of, in the ocean, of Atlantis and Lemuria, still cities that were built and things like that. Um, yeah, so I do feel like you wished you were with him, the spirit said. And that, excuse me. There's something though, it makes me feel like do you, does he smoke or anything? Do you know? Somebody's making me cough right now. I don't know what that is. I'm always playing with my hair in these videos. Sorry. Yeah. So he's got to watch his lungs. They channeled that through me. Just because he might smoke a little too much of that stuff. He should switch to CBD oil. I know you really like him. He has two personalities. Sometimes he's one way and sometimes he's the other way. See? So the Gemini. And you can look up my website at psychicjane.com. Now, I do love rituals for people that might want to be interested in that over the phone. There's definitely going to be change with your relationship. And I do feel like he needs to definitely respect you more. So Mimi, he needs to respect you more. Are you of Chinese or descent, or I see your picture really small. I'm not sure. Or are you from another country, or do you live here in the United States? I'm not listening to spirit on this one. I'm just asking you. Okay. African Jamaican descent. Okay, beautiful. Okay. So you live in America, but you're from African Jamaican descent. Okay. So, and I your picture is really small, but I see you're a very beautiful female and you need to keep yourself open because there's a lot of men that will be coming and knocking at your door. So you don't have to worry. You're going to get everything that you want in life. Your dreams are going to come true. You're going to have children if you want. Everything's going to be amazing. So all you need to do is just thank the universe every day. Okay? Just thank the universe for you already having it. Yeah. And I wish you much luck with that. And I'm glad that I could help you. Free readings. Tell as many of your friends keep looking for my channel. I'm going to try to start posting more when I'm going to be doing the sessions, but you can go on my Jane Voneman Psychic and Medium page on Facebook. Jane Voneman, Voneman, Psychic Medium. And also you can go on my website, www.psychicjane.com. I'll be there too. And it's really, a lot of things are speeding up on the planet. We're overworked. A lot of people are overworked, underpaid. People are tired. They feel the energy of the fifth dimensional shift, but they can't figure out why they're feeling this way. They could be rushing to try to get things to happen better. Stay focused, stay present, and just stay in your goals, because the goals are going to be coming true for a lot of people and they're going to be removing a lot of obstacles. So this is the year for a lot of people to be removing more obstacles. The change is just going to be that there's going to be a lot of good change in your life. You might have some fighting with him though. That could be the change too. You might fight a little bit. I don't know why they said that, but they did say arguing or fighting. So sorry about that. Just stay strong. Stay independent mostly. Focus on yourself. Don't focus on him too much. Keep your thoughts really positive. You don't want to focus on one person too much because then they rent too much space in your head and then you need that space to give yourself things that you want, because ultimately you have the freedom to want whatever you want in your life. Does my spirit say there's going to be a recession? Andrew, that's a good question. I don't think there'll be a recession. I think that money's going to change. I think we're going to let go of the dollar bills and the flow of money in our hands. I think it's going to be mostly switching to credit. and debit, and no one's going to have paper money anymore. I almost feel like they're going to just completely do away with it because maybe they want to save the trees or something and quit printing so much dollars, paper. So that's going to be interesting how that works out. I think there's a lot of changes coming on our planet. I think that the people that know how to get into the groove and think outside the box and are smart and genius, which you are, will be able to go forward and have a lot of abundance. I don't think you should be focusing on recession at this time. I think that you should be focusing on what you do want. And even if you might have heard something or a prediction about a recession, I wouldn't buy into that too much. I feel like there's a lot of haters out there right now, you know, because we have all the violence in the world and things like that with the mass shootings and things. And then we have a lot of people that can't stand our president right now. And I think that the whole world is trying to learn a spiritual lesson, especially the US, of how we have to transcend our egos. And how we transcend our egos is just a lot of meditation. So we need to meditate a lot. The more meditation, the better right now. So that's the key, to just be one with the universe and not feel. And they said there'll be a steep incline, whatever that means. So for you, it'll go up. So I see, I don't know if you're doing stock or investing or something. So I see that you should just know that it's going to go up. So maybe start investing in stock if you don't already invest. Okay, Andrew? All right, so, okay, thanks guys for joining me today. I really appreciate who's here today, and I hope I helped everybody out there who's watching after this stream is over. Leave your comments down below, and again, my psychicjane.com is my website, and I'm going to end the stream now so I can go rest for that resting moon. So be sure to get some rest, guys. Thanks.